Thank you, doctor. My grandpa Paco has always told me many stories, and one of my favorite ones is about an exceptional doctor. When I was a child, I lived in Velarde Street, and on most days, I used to see a person walking on his way back home that everybody in Elche admired very much. His name was Dr. Julio María López Orozco. He was also known as the Doctor of the Poor. Would you like me to tell you about his life? Grandpa asked. Yes, of course, I answered. Julio María López Orozco was born in Elche on January 30th in the year 1885. His dad, Julio María López, was a lawyer, and his mom, Herminia Orozco, worked as a teacher. Come on, Julio, please stop playing. It's time to study, his mom said. I'm coming, Mom, Julio answered. Son, if you want to be a doctor when you grow up, you need to study a lot and concentrate in school, his mom reminded. His parents taught him very important things which allowed Julio to become a good doctor as well as a nice person. So Julio learned the importance of sharing and helping others. He eventually noticed that not everybody had enough money to buy food, clothes, or medicine. When Julio grew up, he went on to study medicine at the University of Valencia. After finishing his degree, he returned to his hometown of Elche to work as a doctor, and one of the first things he did was to put an advertisement in the newspaper. He soon became popular. It was common to see him in a carriage, always wearing a suit and a bow tie. Julio gave medical assistance to everyone, even those who were too poor to pay him. Everyone was grateful to Julio for his generosity. And not only that, what's more, many times when patients didn't have money, Julio would leave some coins on their pillow so that they could buy any medicine that they may have needed. Everyone loved Mr. Julio for his kindness. Within a short time, people began calling him the Doctor of the Poor. Then something terrible happened. A war broke out in Spain, and Julio was sent to prison, in a similar way that happened to the great poet Miguel Hernández. However, since he was so kind and so well respected, he ended up coming back to his hometown to carry on as the Doctor of the Poor. When Julio died at the age of 85 on April 7, 1970, people filled the streets in order to pay tribute to him as one of the most esteemed persons of his time. Shortly afterwards, a monument was erected in his memory. Nowadays, I'm not a baby anymore, and Mom and Dad take me to school every day. Can you guess what my school's name is? I'm sure most of you will have guessed. I'm a pupil at Julio María López Orozco in Elche.